Okay guys, welcome back. It's Eric Auto Center. It's been a while, but today I want to do a video concerning about the draining battery, which also refers to parasitic growth test. So in this video we are going to change alternator, but the causes that happen to change this alternator is the parasitic growth test. When we fix a battery and on out light and then air conditioning, in the next moment the whole battery will drain off. So we tried this for several times, not more than 2 times, and we figured out that the problem is with the alternator. So we are going to replace a new alternator. But before you do that, you first have to do the parasitic growth test for you to know the actual fault that you are going to tackle, which might sometimes be a fuse, wire circuit, or alternator itself. So I have done my parasitic growth test. I don't want to do it again because in my previous video I have done a parasitic growth test, how to do it. So first of all, if you want to do it, you have to get your multimeter and then get the AC, power AC, which is the AC button. Then that will show you the correct figure that it will enable you to get. When the voltage drops down, then that means you have to check the alternator, fuse, or some wire circuit. But I have done it and I figured out, I get the result that the alternator is the problem. So I'm going to change it. But you know what, before you can change this alternator, there's no shortcut for you to change. Before you can do that, you have to remove bring out the what do you call it, inlet manifold, before you can get access to bring the alternator. So I'm going to perform that for you to see. So it will be a long video, but never mind, you will get a positive result at the end of it. Don't also forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't done yet, and like this video, share to many people so that they can also get benefit from it. Don't forget to put your comment in the comment box below so that we can have a lot of conversation in this video. So watch out for the next coming video and how we can going to do it. Okay, so we are going to bring out the air cleaner and the inlet manifold before we can get access to change the alternator. We first have to release the tank clip. Okay, so I have done that. I have to bring out the air cleaner hose. Then this is the inverter wires. I also have to bring it down. Then first of all, I have to remove this socket. Use this plier. This video will be a long video, all because it's not easy to bring out this alternator. So I have to perform all this before I can able to bring down the alternator, which is what I'm currently doing. All these things you're supposed to bring it out. I have to remove the cam sensor. Wire. Okay. It's the throttle position sensor wire. I have to bring it out. A lot of things. So now I can able to use the inlet manifold. It's also required with some bolts which are supposed to bring all out before I can get access to bring the alternator. This is a hiding loop. It's invisible, you cannot use your eye to see. So sometimes I will use a magnet to pick up some bolts. We have already got a new alternator which is home use. And we bring this out and change it. And see, after we can also perform a parasitic draw test and see how the charging system will be like. We want to be sure that we have done a genuine work for the customer to get satisfaction. There's so many bolts that I'll make sure I'll bring all out. Okay, there's another one here. Okay, then we'll do this. Patiently take my time to do this one because I don't need to rush and I want to do it once and for all. Though it will take a matter of time, but we want a positive result from this way. We'll keep watching until the full video, and there's no shortcut for this work until you remove these things before you can get access to bring down the alternator. If you try any ways, I don't know how you can get the result, but this is the way you can do it. There is another bolt there which I'm supposed to bring it out. Okay. I'll use my magnet to pick up amount like that. It will come down soon. There are so many things you need to add to this one. For the throttle also have some cooler to cool the idle speed control valve and the board, so there is a water hose connected to it, and this is also a briefer hose which supply the servo to get enough air for the brake to operate effective. So you also have to bring it out. Very hard. Okay, it has come. Let me turn it. So what else again? I have to remove the throttle body socket. Okay. So there is another wire here. This is also another wire. The app sensor, I have to bring it out. Okay. There are so many connected devices which I have to patiently and carefully bring all out, not to cause any mess from this way. Okay. So that is it. We are almost done. So I have to bring out the main fuel pipe. There's also a supplier to the injectors. I'll also bring it out. It's connected with the 1010 volts. I have to bring it out. Then a lot of fuel is coming out. But bring my that is the power off. Okay, so it's very difficult. Okay, carrot. All right, coming smoothly. I'm doing the last one. Okay, so I have to bring all this out for me to get access. There are so many things here. I have to bring them out due to the changing of this alternator. It's in a very high position which you cannot bring out until you perform all these things. That's why I told you there is no shortcut for you to bring down this alternator until you do so. Be more cautious about it. And let's see what will happen. This is the current. We'll do it this way. I also have to bring this out. I have to bring this hose out. There's a lot of water in this system, which I should have to bring it out because I definitely have to use it. Or it might be like that. In a simple way, I have to bring out for me to get access to this hose down. A very tiny hose, but it has a lot of job to do. The second one, I have to bring it. Okay, so that I can get access to the hose. Let's see. So one hiding boot, but I have to bring it down. Okay. These are the connected to the knock sensor and the air conditioning wire. So I have to remove this 10 bolt before I can bring down the inlet manifold. So there we go. Okay. Wow. This is the inlet manifold. You can see I have bring it down. So looking at the place, the whole place is clear. The whole place is clear, very clear. Now I can able to bring out the alternator and fix the new one. Though it wasn't easy, but I have to do it just to perform quality work. Also, I have to push the tensioner, okay, so that I can able to bring out the belt. Let me try this way. Okay. This is the alternator, where I then have to remove the socket with the positive wire at the bottom. To use it. I better have to bring these sockets, place them. And it is always advisable to cover these places so that nothing will fall into the exhaust valve and cause another problem to the engine, because a little mistake, something tiny can force and pass there and it will bend the whole valve. So I have to cover this place first before I will continue the work. Okay, so we are safe to remove it. And the first thing I have to do is to remove this bolt. Okay, this has already, so I have to redo it. And then I'm going to use this bolt, 14 bolt. If I do so and it doesn't come out, then that means I have to check this engine to bring out the engine seat small. Okay, this is what I said. I have to bring this thing out. So I first have to go for 17 spanner. Okay, that's it. Use the engine seat so that I can get more space to bring out the alternator as I want it. This is how it is. So we are going to jack this engine a little bit. That's it. I have to jack this engine a little bit so that I can get access. Why I'm doing this. Before you bring it, I have to bring out a lot of things. Then that's why in the first place I said there is no shortcut to bring out this alternator until you do all the requirement. We have done about 70%. And very soon the whole alternator will come out. The new one has already been which has second hand. We are going to change it, and if possible we can perform parasitic draw test again. We will have to bring out the wheel seat arm. Okay. Now I can able to remove the 14 bolt and also bring out this roller. Okay, so I have to go in for 15 spanner. 15 spanner here. I have to bring out this roller first before I can able to use the down bolt. This video will take some time, takes a number of minutes. Okay, so there is a hiding bolt down there, which is very invisible to see. Okay, this is a hiding bolt, but I'm sure, okay, it's down here. So I'm going to use rods and flat ring to do it. Okay, so I have already removed the one bolt already, which is 14 bolt here on top. So same bolt is at down, so I'm going to bring it down before we can also bring the alternator. So this is the down bolt, which I have to lose it with 14 spanner. It's not easy, but I can manage it to bring it out. There's no shortcut to remove this alternator until you do all I'm doing. It's quite difficult, I tell you, but you have to do so if only you want a positive result. You have to do so, I tell you, it's not easy. If you do like the video, you share, also you put the comment in the comment box, but don't forget to click the subscribe button and also click the notification bell to stay updated for more video like this. Only from Eric Auto Center, the home of auto, with all the mechanical tutorials and do it yourself. With this video you can able to change your video. If you wouldn't mind, you can able to change this alternator at your home in the comfort zone. So I think the bolt has been loose, so I have to bring this alternator down. First I have to put a little bit of force applied to it. Okay, so I think it will come out. Okay, so this is the alternator and this is how it is. So we are going to put the new alternator. This is the new alternator I'm talking about, but I have to do this to open a space for the bolt to enter easily as I'm fixing it. If you don't do that, you suffer when you are fixing it, but you have to do it gently because it can break the aluminium arm. So let me apply the bolt. Okay, it's a little bit of okay, it's okay. So we are going to fix it as it is. But before you do that, you don't need to leave this bolt out. You just put it inside because there is a cutting space there which you can easily to fix it. Because the place is invisible for you to see. Oh, I think I have to do it. Okay, it's in the right direction. Let me turn it. Okay, this is how you can perform it.
Okay, so this is how you can fix this alternator. All right, it has entered. Then I have to quickly insert the top boot. I need to tighten it. Okay. This isn't in a rush way. You just need to take your time to do this work to get a positive result. So I'm not going to rush in any way or the other. Don't mind as I'm tightening it. This is how it's going to stand, but it also have to get seated. Same thing I'm going to apply for the down boot to tighten it to get it stronger. That place is very hard in place, so you can only use your hands, but your eye cannot see there. It is quite difficult. Just manage to do it to fix it. I'm still continuing to tighten the boot until it became fully tight, because failing to tighten it other will also punish you, give you some damage. So I have to make sure I have tightened it fully and get the necessary result. I think it's tight, so it's not already tight. I still need to tighten it. Okay, it's now going bit by bit. Okay, it's going bit by bit. So I don't need to stop until it's fully seated. That tightening proper, it will also give you a serious vibration when you are moving or on the highway. So you need to carefully tighten this boot. Yes, this is how you can get the sound when you are tightening. It's normal and it cannot damage anything. So I'm continuing to tie this boot for the betterment. Try for one more time. In a very difficult situation, I tell you. Okay, it's now fully tight. The boot is now fully tight. As so, I'm applied to the top one. Okay, so this is how to install the alternator, and then I'm going to install this fan belt, which is also the second part of the work. Don't forget to install it properly so I can able to. Okay, all right. Okay, so looking at the down there also needs some necessary requirement for you to install this belt properly. So I have to put in the air conditioning side first, which is very difficult, so I have done that, and the main gear will also come at east. Okay, so this is how I'm going to do it. Okay, so after that I just need to turn the tensioner, which is the last thing I did. I didn't forget to fix this thing. Okay, so I have to tighten this roller first before I can be able to do everything. It's quite difficult, I tell you, but this is the genuine way to install this alternator. When you meet this kind of fault, then you have to prepare fully to prepare where to do it. Okay. And started sweating, which is telling you how difficult this work it is. But never mind, we will do it and get the result we want before we leave this place. Something has shifted down there. First remove this thing because it has already damaged. Now the trend has changed. Okay, so this is the most difficult part in the video. To install this fan belt will also take a matter of time, because it is very difficult. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to put in the belt. Okay, this is how you put in the belt. Okay, then you release it. Okay, so this is how to also install the belt after fixing the alternator. So we have done with the second phase, and we are now going to fix the inlet manifold. Excellent. I have to discipline portion carefully to make sure that everything is intact. Clean this. Okay, so I have already done with the alternator. As you can see, I have installed the fan belt. So the next thing is for me to fix out the inlet manifold, and you can see also I have connected
all the wires, including the AC, alternator, then the battery wire. Without any mistake, you can also have to lose everything. So don't forget to connect all the wires before fixing the inlet manifold. So I have cleaned the surfaces because there's a little bit of dust there and the old sealant, so I have to clean all the surface, and also I will apply a little bit silicone so that air cannot have access to pass through. So I have to apply a little bit silicone there before I can able to fix it. Or sometimes it can be a leakage and you have to bring out the whole thing. So for me to do it once and for all, just a little bit of silicone on the seal so that you can hold it proper and also prevent any leakage on the surface of inlet manifold. So we are going to fix back the manifold and pour water in the water tank, then spark it. But after sparking, I will perform a parasitic growth test and see how the whole thing will perform. I have already told you this video might be a long video because that is how it's gonna be. You cannot take any shortcut to fix this alternator until you take the whole process. So this is how it is. I hope with this procedure you can also able to do it next time you face this kind of work. So this is how we are going to fix back the inlet manifold. Okay. Okay, this is how it is. You first have to apply some knots, and then you just fit this bolt so that you can hold it, but some places are invisible, so I have to manage to put this bolt before I can able to tie it off. I just want to apply. So after everything, then I'll also connect the injectors wire. A little bit of slant so that it can hold the spanner. Without that, it can fall inside. Okay. So this is also a trick of tightening this bolt. This is a bolt, so I then have to put it at this side. Okay, I have to do the same thing. Another bolt here which I have to do. This has also entered, so I have to put everything before I can able to tighten it. These bolts are invisible, you cannot see it, so it takes a matter of time to fix it. There's another one here. Okay. This has also enter. Now I'm going to tighten it and see what next. Done with this, I have to come to this area, which is more important. Very so. I have done with this side too. So let me just add this extension to it. The other boot. Okay, it's also done. Okay. I have to connect back the short extension to tie this bolt, because there won't be not enough space for me to do this. Okay, so it has left with one bolt here. Okay, so now the inlet manifold has already been installed successfully, so I have to fix all the wires this time. This goes to the back sensor. This is the cam sensor, injector number 4, injector number 3, injector number 2, and I need to fix the clip. Injector number 1. This has not locked properly, so I have to here knock out. So let me push this seal a little bit inside. Okay, I have to fix the throttle socket. Okay, and then the mouth sensor. I also have to connect the wire. Okay, make sure it has locked properly.
So this is the servo hose. I have to connect it. Okay, it has been locked. All hoses must be tight and fixed properly to avoid any leakage. Failing to fix it might cause leakage or engine hunting. I have to put everything in the right direction. Okay, there we go. I have to fix the fuel hose. This time I have to apply a little bit of oil to avoid distracting the seal, so that it can also go smoothly. So it has entered nicely. And this is the way to turn bolt. It's quite a long video, but it will bring the end better result. Let me just quickly tight it, then we move forward. Okay. It's tight. Okay, so down here we have a water hose here, which is the cooling system for the throttle body, because idle speed control valve needs water to heat before it will start to operate its normal way. Okay, so I have to fix this one because I can pass through inside. Grip it properly so that I can see what is there. Okay, this is the grip. Okay, I think I have got it correct. Then after that you have to check everything that you have done it with the way you lose it, because one little mistake can also cause you to bring everything down. So I just want to follow through all I did and see if there is something to do it. So there is one little bolt here. I have to also install this bolt. Fantastic. So let me just tighten it to make sure everything is intact and orderly. Okay. Just need the 10 spanner to tighten it. And make sure everything is being fixed properly. It's really dark here and it's a night time, but you can have access to do it until you finish this work. And there is also a cam sensor here, which I have to install, and install the second cam sensor back so that the work is completely done. And the next thing to do is to fix the water hose I removed earlier, and then after that we put water, then run this car and see how it is going to be. But trust me, the work will bring positive result and nothing will hurt us, because it's been a long video. This is how we do it, and you are welcome to Eric Auto Center, the home of auto across the continent of Africa and worldwide. So you are welcome to the great family, and I will urge you to subscribe to this channel, like, share as much as you can to your friends, your loved ones, all the social media platform. Please share it, because subscription to this channel means a lot to me, and if you do so, I will be much happy. And also I welcome you to the great family. Eric Auto Center is for people, and we are here to help you, to teach you how to fix your car. This is our aim, and this is our vision. So continue to subscribe and like this video to help us grow. Okay, now the next thing to do is to fix the air cleaner. This is the next thing to do. So I'm going to install the air cleaner hose the way I use it. Okay, and connect all the supporting hose, because failing to do so will also cause a serious malfunction to the engine whilst it's running. So I have to lock it to make sure it has connected successfully. Okay, this is another one. All right, after that I have to tighten it. I don't want to leave everything, so I have to tighten the grip of the throttle hose so that air or water cannot pass through. Okay. Okay, so you are filling in the water. Okay, which is a slow time, so it will go bit by bit. Okay, so let's quickly put the battery and start this car. Okay, so I'm installing the battery back in each position so that I can able to run it and see. So I have to tighten it back.
to run it. So we are going to start this car, but I also have to install the air cooler. I have to install the air cooler first. This is a temporary thing, and then also install the top cover. Okay. It has locked successfully. So we are going to start the car. What's it? First vehicle. Yeah, starting this car. Because I want to start and see, I have to run the AC, which is currently on. Okay, so I'll put it to auto, then also I'll on the headlight and everything. This is how it is, and I'll off it again and see, because the alternator and the battery light need to, okay, the battery light, you can see all the lights are on. Okay, so I have to start it, and once I have started it, everything's supposed to go off automatically. Okay, so everything must go off. Okay, except the door light. Temperature is very down, and I have to switch on the AC. I have to switch on the headlight. This is how it is, and the work has done successfully. So let's check up and top up the water inside. So we are going to top up the water bit by bit. And also check the reservoir. This is full. Okay. Also full. Now the water system is full. We have to cover it. For that, I also have to check if there is no leakage. There's no leakage here, and as you can see, this engine is running. How you do it? This is the Hyundai Santa Fe, and it's all about parasitic growth test. So this is how we do it. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to like our videos This is Eric Auto Center. Comment, share this video as much as you can. Put your comment below in the comment box, and then also like us on Facebook. It's Eric Auto TV, and our website is www.ericautocenterblogspot.com, and on YouTube is Eric Auto Center. Instagram it's Eric Auto Center, and Twitter is Eric_Auto. So you can have access to locate us and